So I ran out of space there. The final thing I want to talk about is I'm currently working on my zine. I've decided to do a zine because I've got a short story I've written that's never... It got sent out and got returned to me, rejected. Not because it was a rubbish story, but because it wasn't the right place. And I've been sat on it for a long time, and I've got a couple of drabbles I've written, which are like 100-page things, which I thought probably get some ideas out for a story as well. I'm going to do a couple of poems in my zine. I'm also going to do... I want to do like either an author spotlight, a book spotlight, you know, like not necessarily a review of a book. Not that I won't do book reviews in my zine, but I think I like the idea of doing a book, like saying, I don't know, for instance, we'll take that, for instance. So this book, Safe from No North by Charles Bukowski, so I go, this is a great book, I think everyone should read it. Why? Because this or that. Rather than a review, but more like suggested reading, maybe. Maybe I'd like to... I mean, if I get enough readers... maybe I'd do a book club in it. I don't know, I just wanted to get this story out there and then maybe do a story a month, a book club a month. You know, this is the book I'm reading this month if anyone wants to pick it up. So I'm working on that now. It's probably about halfway done just because I had like a short story ready to go. So if anybody's interested in that, please let me know down below. It's going to be called The Bookist because I felt like... I was thinking about it last night. I was like transgressive and I just thought The Bookist. The cover's done. I want it black and white. Like, I've no tattoos at the minute. If I had a tattoo, I'd have black and white, and then it'd be kind of like Schindler's List or Sin City. I'd want it mostly black and white with like splashes of colour throughout it, so the colour really pops. So maybe a bit of colour in it, I don't know, but for now it's going to be... I want it to be very... I'm doing it in Word at the minute, so it's very DIY. I'm not quite sure logistics of printing it off at the minute or anything like that, but it's going to be coming soon. I'm only going to ask... I'm not asking much for it. It's more getting something for it to produce it next month. Not money for me, but to just, you know, like the first print run I'm going for... I was thinking 50 or 100 copies, but I think I'll see how it goes because I want to try and get, I think 100, I want to go for 100 because I've got about 100 subscribers, so if everyone bought a copy that gives everyone a chance, or 50, I think 50 is a good amount for a first issue, but I might do it as, you know, a second run if there's enough interest in it. So that's something I'm working on because I don't know, I've been through so much lately and I don't know, I feel like this anger inside of me that either wants to go and do like jiu-jitsu or something like that, get thrown about, punch, kicked, you know, and learn a bit of self-defence as well at the same time. Not like anger, like bad anger, I mean just like, you know, a lot of energy, you know, or like get that out in creativity. And I want to do painting I keep thinking about, although it's a lot of cost for the materials. And while I was sat on this short story, it was like, well, let's do a zine. So I think I'm charging probably, up to now I'm thinking either £2 or £2.50, and obviously a bit of postage on top because I'm going to be posting these things out, but I want to literally like £2.50, like literally, if it's £1 to send it out, I want £1 to send it out. If it's, you know, £2.50 to make, it's £2.50 to send out. It's basically that. That's all I want. I want enough to be able to carry on with it. I don't want it to be expensive, you know. I want it to be affordable, you know. And if you're interested, you'll buy it, and if you're not, you won't. But, you know, and if you do buy it, any feedback is welcome. Obviously, if you go, you're a rubbish writer, or any ideas, or, you know, eventually, once it's off the ground, and I probably have got like say 100 plus subscribers to my zine, then I probably will. I probably will start asking for. I forgot what I'm saying now. For submissions to put in my zine, you know. At the first, I'm trying to do it myself and DIY to get it off the ground. But if anybody wants to I probably will start that up eventually. It's just I'm trying to get creative because I feel like that's where my mind's telling me to push. I've got to study as well because I'm getting on with that, and so it's just, I think, like I say, a short story in it, a couple of poems, maybe a couple of drabbles each month, a book review, and then either a book spotlight on saying South of No North, or author spotlight on Charles Bukowski, or probably I'd like to do like, or like a publisher, a press. So say this is Echo, like an Echo, but I know it was he wrote for Black Sparrow Press. So maybe something like that, but I want to keep that small. Like, so we're talking about Penguin. Everyone knows Penguin, Everyone knows where Penguin comes from, Everyone knows Penguin. I mean, I've got Dracula and Frankenstein just there under my finger. Everyone knows what Penguin produce, so there's no point talking about a well-known publisher. I am tempted to put like advertisements on the back, but for like small press. I'm not. I don't know how that would work, really. To be honest with you, I don't know whether I'd pay them to use them or they'd pay me. But I don't want any money if they do pay me. I'd rather pay them. I mean, I'd rather get them foot traffic than me. So I'd probably put like their logo and then like the website address where you can buy the books from underneath. But obviously, like I said, I don't want any money for that. I'm not. This isn't for me to make money. This isn't for me to. This is me to get my writing out there. This is for me to produce something monthly, to get creative and enjoy doing something, as well as this channel. I've also I don't know if you follow my channel if you follow my channel, I'm also now on Twitter. I've done a Twitter just for this. I've done a Instagram just for books, so I'll be posting this on later, saying I've got this video here. If you're watching, then you might have found out through that. But if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm on Goodreads. My Goodreads is down below. Instagram, Goodreads, Instagram. I'm also on Voxer now. I think I've put that down below. I'm just trying to get I want to build this channel, but I don't want to build it stupid. Like, I'm happy with I'd be happy with 200 subscribers, to be honest with you. Well, just 100 would be amazing right now, but I never did it with any idea of subscribers. But like I said, I want to just, I don't know, I just want to do this. Zine, YouTube, Instagram, and just find good books to read and good conversations with people, and that's all this was about. And if I can, it's not about the money. Like, I would never put ads on my channel or anything like that. Or, I mean, a Patreon would be fun, but I don't want to. If people want to do a book club, I'd do a book club tomorrow. If anybody wants to join me on reading any of these books, I'd do that. I'm totally it's not about the money, it's about the conversation for me. So if we're getting good conversation, then, that to me is more than money. But I'm going to leave that here anyway. Thanks very much for listening, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.